We're getting our first look at the results of an annual study that breaks down how much money Americans donate every year and who's receiving those donations.
As our Emily Longnecker now explains tonight, this research could play an even more vital role in the work of nonprofits going forward.
You don't have to have millions of dollars. You don't have to have tens of thousands of dollars to give.
And some of the people who come through Jennifer Bartenbach's door at the Central Indiana Community Foundation don't. They just know they want to give something, and CICF helps them figure out where their money will have the most impact.
We are an incredibly charitable place in this country, which makes our jobs even easier here, but also makes them more important.
And with a shift in funding priorities on the horizon at the state and federal levels, Indiana's 50,000 or so nonprofits could need those donations more than ever.
You know, when we're talking about food and housing and mental health at a time that's incredibly important, you're seeing dollars shift away from those organizations, and it's going to be critical for donors to step in and fill the gap.
When Americans see that there's a need, they've been willing to step up.
That's what Dr. Una Osili says an annual study on giving in the United States has shown over the years.
Generosity, as we say, knows no boundaries, and I think the data definitely speaks to that point.
Every year, the Lilly Family School of Philanthropy partners with the Giving USA Foundation to study who donates, how much they donate, and the kinds of organizations they donate to. According to the study, last year, giving in the United States outpaced inflation for the first time in 3 years. And of the more than $590 billion donated in 2024, 2/3 of it came from individuals.
The numbers are really important, but behind those numbers are people, are individuals who are making those donations.
And on the other side of those donations are people too, like the ones right here in Indiana who rely on services from nonprofits. But with nonprofits facing increasing uncertainty around funding sources, charitable donations from people, foundations, and corporations could play a greater role in filling in the gap. In Indianapolis, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
If you'd like to get an in-depth look at those results, you can go to WTHR.com.